quick one for you guys today. I have a product in here that might be like a must-have if you have a GoPro Hero 10 or Hero 9. After my GoPro accessories video, a ton of you commented about what's in this bag, and you were like, dude, that you gotta have. So I looked it up, and yeah, if it is as good as I think it will be, then I would say it's like the must. I actually wish GoPro just built this onto the GoPro. Like, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't now that I see it, but it's 15 bucks. So I figured I would buy it. I'll test it out and I'll let you guys know if it's the thing too is that I haven't even heard that someone was making this thing. So if I haven't heard about it, maybe you haven't heard about it either. And maybe we'll both learn something today. Before we jump into that though, a massive thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and I'll explain in an upcoming video why sponsors like this are so important. But yeah, a massive thank you to Epidemic Sound, the soundtrack of this channel and the leader in YouTube music licensing. If you guys have a GoPro and you're out filming like epic GoPro footage and you want to make a video and then put that on YouTube, you have to license that music. And yeah, Epidemic Sound, they're the best place to do that through. For me, the main reason, well, one is the music is really good, but two is that with 35,000 tracks, their website actually has it really laid out well to help you find the music that you like. So they know what songs you're downloading. They know what songs you're using on your channel, because again, it's all a licensing process. So they know which songs you're using on YouTube. And because of that, as soon as I log into Epidemic Sound, I have a whole list of songs that I would probably like, or Epidemic Sound thinks I would like, and they're usually right. So the process of actually finding music that I want for this channel, it's gotten real easy when they just say, hey, here's 15 songs that you'll probably like. If you want to check them out, use their music in your videos totally free. First thing in the description, there's a free trial. Just go in there, download it, you link it up to your channel, you can start using their music before you've ever paid for it, which is pretty dope. And again, thank you to Epidemic Sound for sponsoring this channel. It means so much. And again, in a video coming very soon, I will tell you why sponsors mean so much. Hint, I got hacked. Sucked. Okay, let's get this thing open and we're gonna find out if it's as good as you guys said it was. Oh yeah, that's it right there. So what we've got is it's a replacement GoPro feet mount. So the feet that are on a GoPro, the flip down feet, those are replaceable. If you ever break them or something ever happens, there's 4 hex screws in there. You just pop those 4 screws out. This pops off, you put a new one on there. Now, the clever thing with this guy though is that, see, if right now I want to hook up a GoPro to something that doesn't have a GoPro mount. So lots of things have GoPro mounts, but things like tripods, this just has a quarter 20 on top. Now, if I want to put this guy on here, what I've been using and what I have a ton of is this adapter right here. This guy is GoPro feet or GoPro mount on top to a quarter 20 female thread. So normally I would screw this onto something like this guy or a tripod plate or whatever quarter 20 mount I want to put my GoPro onto. I got to put this guy on there, and then I can take my GoPro and mount it, thumb screw in there. And these guys just went all stinking clever on us, and look what they did with this piece. This is the feet replacement mount, but right there in the middle is a quarter 20 female thread mount piece. So by putting this on my GoPro, I'll have the same flip down feet. I can mount to a GoPro mount, and then if it's flipped up, I can just mount straight to a tripod without having to have this little adapter with me at all times. I will say right off the bat, it actually does feel pretty good. The key here is just gonna be build quality, because the little screws, that's important. Like if these little teeny tiny screws, they're so stinking small. If they're not good quality screws or not as good quality as the feet that come with the GoPro, then I'd be worried about like pull out. Like that's a point of failure would be like you've got it mounted, you're like, it's totally safe. And then the whole feet portion just rips out because the screws are crap. And then the other piece that I'm concerned about is the actual hinge, like the pin setup that's actually going through the hinge. How does that actually hold? Because again, that would be a potential point of failure. But I got 2 GoPros today, so I'm gonna get it mounted up. I'm gonna get it onto this second GoPro. We'll swap out the standard feet for this replacement feet. Oh, I do not want to strip them. Oh, I got one free. Okay, here we go. Oh, see, on the GoPro, the one that's in there, it's got that little blue stuff on there. What's that? Loctite. It's got Loctite on it. I can see that it has Loctite on it, and I can see that these do not have Loctite on them. So I would say that if you are switching to this little guy, I would add Loctite to those screws at the bottom because standard ones come with it. So because of that Loctite, you've got to really like push down hard and just slowly start turning. Don't try to go too fast. You're gonna strip out your screw head and that would suck. Oh, that's clever. Hey, on the GoPro feet that come with it, there's a magnetic piece right there. I didn't realize that piece, see, hang on. You see right there, like there's that little oval, that's actually a magnet. Now, that is what kind of magnets the feet up into place. And this one doesn't look like it has it. Does not have the magnets on it. That's a bummer. All right, we did not strip any screws. That's hard to say. So looking at them side by side, they are nearly identical. Obviously, this guy has a 1/4-20 mount in it, but something that we're gonna find out how important it is, on the regular GoPro mount, this is the one that comes with it, that magnet holds the feet up. So if it's down, it kind of gets close. It actually clicks up into place. Now this does not have that. So they're tight hinges, but there's no magnet to hold it up. We're going to find out if that I could imagine that if that loosened up, it'd be kind of annoying if the feet just kind of flopped underneath the GoPro. All right, we are installed, and look at that. My GoPro now has a 1/4-20 mount right in the middle of the 2 feet. So now, if I was like, oh, I have this Manfrotto Pixie tripod that I want to put my GoPro on, instead of having to use this bit, I could take the GoPro and just screw it on top. That's pretty dope. Oh, that's actually pretty great. That is super useful. That's awesome. Now, the other major way that I would use this 1/4-20 mount is to put a tripod plate onto here so that I can just put this onto any tripod, which I got like 20 tripod plates and I can never find one. All right, so a tripod plate I could actually just have always mounted to my GoPro. Now that plate is like that, GoPro's set up, I can just grab something like the Gorilla Pod and pop it onto there. Not that you would use this giant one, but you know what I mean. And boom, the GoPro is mounted on a tripod. Again, 1/4-20 mount built into the GoPro, just like every other camera basically has on the bottom of it. Like on the bottom of my A7S III 1/4-20 mount. See, the magnetic feet that are there, it magnetizes, you can hear it click. They magnet up into place. So if I go like this, nothing's popping off, nothing's coming down. Shaking it. Oh, got one little flipper on a hard shake. Yep, I can shake it down. So yeah, I don't know how annoying that would be. The really annoying thing would be if those hinges loosen up over time, which I kind of assume that they would. It would be super annoying the times that you just kind of want to walk around with your GoPro if they kind of went like flick, 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 like there was a flappy bit on the bottom. This would be perfect if it had the magnetic piece that the standard one has, because in every other way, it looks exactly like the original OEM feet. I'm impressed though. That is super clever. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is that worth it to you to have a 1/4-20 GoPro? Do you think GoPro should just do this? Like, should the GoPro 11 just have a 1/4-20 mount on it? Because it should. And there's clearly room for it since these guys were able to do it. But let me know what you guys think in the description below. Do you guys use 1/4-20s often with your GoPros to where you need an adapter? Or do you only use GoPro mount so this wouldn't even matter to you? Yeah, for 15 bucks, I'm gonna say not a must have, but if you do use 1/4-20s a lot, then yeah, well worth $15. All right, I'll see you guys soon. I will tell you guys about the whole hack thing because it's not solved yet, it's not resolved yet, so I don't want to chat about it just yet, but yeah, the channel got hacked and some people are not good humans. I mean, I'm not saying I am a good human, I'm just saying I'm trying to be a good human. And some other people clearly are not.